Hello and welcome, Janet Beckers here with your wonderful WebTV tip of the week. Today I've got a really quick tip for you that applies to business that's based on getting in incredibly freezing water in the middle of winter. Come and have a look. So here I am, I'm down at beautiful Terrigal beach, blue sky, lovely clear water. You would think that this would be a gorgeous summer day, but it's the middle of winter, and I can tell you what, it's friggin' freezing in this water. It's really cold. This morning I came down, as I always do on a Friday, came down to meet a girlfriend. We go for a run, and normally that's what we do. In summer we go for a swim as well, but in winter we don't, because it's just, honestly, it's really cold. But it's been so gorgeous, so we went, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do our normal summer swim. Let's just do it here in winter. And so I can tell you what, there's a bit of a breeze this morning. We could see everybody going out to do their swim out to the cairn, but they're all wearing full thickness wetsuits and big thick caps and really rugged up and prepared, not like us. But you know what? We knew how fantastic it would feel once we got in that water. We knew that the end result was going to be good, but it was going to be very difficult to even start out. So this is the lesson for us in business, and exactly, you know, what we were doing this morning is you don't say to yourself, hey, let's go and swim all the way out to the cairn and back, because you know it's going to be really, really cold. So, you know, we go, well, let's just put our swimmers on. Yeah. Now let's just sit here and talk about it. Right. Okay, we'll just go up to our ankles. We'll just go up to our knees. Then when you get there, we'll go, oh, look, let's just go under. You know, it's not too bad. Then we go under and we go, well, I'm wet now, I may as well keep on swimming for a little bit. What do you reckon? So at each stage, it's just doing bit by bit. But when it comes to your business, you know, you can be thinking, you know what, I've got to build up this whole website. I've got to find a way to build an email list, and I've got to build my online platforms, and I've got to market it, I've got to launch, I've got to do podcasts, I've got to write a book. It's so incredibly overwhelming that you can just never start because it's too scary, it's too cold. So the way to do it is just go, you know, what's the equivalent of just going up to my knees? What's the equivalent for that? It might be, you know what, I'm going to write my first blog post. I'm going to talk to somebody about getting my website made, or I'm going to go on YouTube and find out how do I start a website. It might be a really simple thing like, you know what, I'm going to go to some conferences and I'm going to start building relationships. You know, it could be I'm going to do my very first opt-in thing that I'm going to use to create my list. Whatever it is, you know, don't try to get so overwhelmed with how much you've got to do. Just take one bite of the elephant. Just go up to your knees in the freezing cold water. Because once you do that, well, then you've done that little bit. So you may as well just keep on going and do the next step. And you may as well keep going and do the next step. That's how it works. So my challenge to you is, what can you do today that's just that one little step that just seems like a huge effort, but you know what? I'll just do it, you know? So what's that one thing for you? It might mean that instead of, you know, sitting down and watching Netflix tonight, you might go, you know what? I'll just do 15 minutes on whatever it was that you were working on your business. And once you get there, you'll think, I may as well keep going. Whatever it is. So I'd love to hear from you. Just share down below, you know, what's the thing that you know that you can be doing that you've been putting off because it's too daunting? What's that one little step that you can do? I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, it's once you get out of the water, it's actually beautiful because your body is so absolutely freezing that everything else seems warm. So I'm sure there's an analogy there for business if you can help me work whatever that one is. Okay, bye, and I can't wait to hear from you.